Hi, I'm Kelly, and this is The Woman Condemned, where we talk about women on death row and those serving life. Today, we're going to talk about Haley Dandurand and the murder of Thelma Boinville, and its very odd resemblance to a portion of the Richard Ramirez murders. Come on. It was December 2017 when a brutal murder shocked the peaceful North Shore community in Oahu, Hawaii. Thelma Boinville, a caring mother, was found dead in a vacation rental home on Keiki Road. The crime scene was grim. Thelma, 51, had moved to Hawaii from Brazil in the 1990s. Sadly, when she was found dead, her 8-year-old daughter was discovered bound and gagged in another room. The main suspects, Stephen Brown and Haley Dandurand, were arrested and are now in police custody and have just been sentenced.
Guilty in the gruesome 2017 killing of Thelma Boinville on Oahu's North Shore. A jury convicted her of murder, kidnapping, and burglary in Boinville's death, and for tying up her then 8-year-old daughter.
This is the second guilty verdict handed down in the killing after Dandurand's ex-boyfriend Stephen Brown was convicted earlier this year.
Boinville's 13-year-old daughter, McKenna, took to the stand to recount her abduction by the suspects. On that fateful December day, Thelma picked up her then 8-year-old daughter, McKenna, from Sunset Beach Elementary School. They headed to the vacation house on Keiki Road, connected to Boinville's cleaning services. She walked in on the murderous couple, and they attacked. Typically, they both blame each other for what happened next, but the end result is Thelma was beaten to death and left in the home. Young McKenna testified in court that as she sat in her mother's vehicle waiting for her to come back outside, the couple came and told her, "We just killed your mother," handcuffed her, and took her into the home where they tied her to the bed. She could remember the man's brightly colored green hair.
Daryl Huff was in court for the decision and has our top story. Daryl.
When she testified last week, Haley Dandurand claimed that her boyfriend, Stephen Brown, would have killed her if she didn't participate in the murder after Thelma Boinville walked in on them while they were burglarizing a vacation home.
I was scared that if I tried to leave, he would kill me next.
But in a surgical cross-examination by prosecutor Scott Bell, she admitted she had choices.
That means she was still alive.
Yes.
Rather than running from that house, you walked over to a woman who was clutching her throat and looked terrified, correct?
Yes.
You told the jury on direct that at this point, Brown gave you the machete, right?
Correct.
You chose to take it.
He handed it to me, yeah.
And you chose to take it.
Yes.
When police found that Thelma's truck was missing and her daughter was tied up upstairs, they sent out a bulletin for everyone to look for her truck. This is where it gets kind of like just how Ramirez was captured. The citizens of the community started looking for the truck and found it. They circled Stephen and Haley and allowed police to come and apprehend them.
Dandurand learned her fate today after the jury deliberated about a day and a half.
Can the defendant please rise?
We, the jury of the case, find the defendant, Haley Dandurand, in count 1, guilty as charged of murder in the second degree.
Also guilty of kidnapping Thelma and her daughter McKenna, burglary, auto theft, and possessing Thelma's credit card. The jury rejected her argument that she was forced into the crimes, writing, "Under the choice of evils, we considered defendant's recklessness or negligence in bringing about the situation." But the jury's work isn't over. It will be asked whether Dandurand, like Stephen Brown, is eligible for a sentence of life without parole.
It's imperative that this jury is the one that hears the extended sentencing portion.
The judge set that hearing for Thursday after rejecting Danduran's attorney Barry Saulo's request to quit the case, apparently at her family's request.
And I have reviewed the documents from the family. I do find that there's an insufficient basis to grant the withdrawal.
Thelma's husband, Kevin Emery, was not in court, but on Instagram he thanked the community for its support and said Danduran will be punished for what she did with Stephen. God sees all. I will continue to hold my promise I made to Thelma on that horrible day of December 7th, 2017, and be the best father I can to our princess, Makana.